Hi, I'm Dr. Water. I'm a doctor, the kind who keeps working adults healthy, occupational, and preventive medicine. Ninja missions run through the night, pretty much always. Days hidden in enemy territory, standing watch, fighting without rest. Read the series, and those people look like they own a sleepless body. And fans ask me all the time, if I trained, could I get by without sleep like that too? I get it. If you could stay up and stay sharp, you'd get twice the life. But let me say this as an occupational doctor. That is the single most worrying question you can ask me. So today, not as a review of the series, but as a story about your body, I'll check the math against real sleep medicine. The short version up front. A person who's fine without sleep is almost entirely a myth, and the body that keeps performing the myth quietly gets sent a bill. I'm not here to judge the series. I'm here to ask, if a human body did this, what would really happen? And back every medical claim with a paper. Can you keep your judgment sharp running missions all night? That all-nighter is tipsy driving. A ninja's job punishes a single lapse of judgment. So this is the first thing I look at. In the series, they run missions for days without sleep. Do that in a real body, and judgment is the very first thing to go. And here's the nasty part. You can't tell it's going. After roughly 17 hours awake, your cognitive and motor performance drops to about the level of a 0.05% blood alcohol concentration. Go a full 24 hours, and it's near 0.1%, from tipsy into clearly drunk. So handing a ninja fresh off an all-nighter a fistful of shuriken is, physiologically, close to handing a blade to someone who's been drinking. And they think they're still fine. That's the scariest part. The thing that breaks first and worst under sleep loss is vigilance, the ability to stay alert and ready instead of zoning out. For a ninja on watch, that's fatal. A sleepless body lets go of the one ability it needs most, first. Takeaway: the judgment of an all-nighter you powered through on guts is tipsy judgment. Make the big decisions after you've slept. What if you only shave off a little each night? That debt is quietly stacking up. Okay, a full all-nighter is bad, but trimming a little every day, that's fine, right? A ninja's daily life is really this. Cut sleep to 4 to 6 hours for each mission and keep doing it. Here's the meanest property of sleep. What you shave off doesn't vanish. It stacks up as debt. Restrict sleep to 4 to 6 hours a night, night after night, and the drops in attention and reaction time accumulate day by day, reaching, in about 2 weeks, impairment comparable to going several days with no sleep at all. And the eeriest finding, participants' self-reported sleepiness leveled off partway through, while their objective performance kept falling. Your body keeps getting worse while you feel, I'm used to it now, this is fine. You didn't get used to it. You just went numb to the decline. The ninja who's adapted to no sleep is probably right here, not stronger, just no longer able to notice their own degradation. Takeaway: I've gotten used to short sleep is usually I've stopped noticing the debt. That used to it feeling is not to be trusted. So is a fine without sleep constitution actually real? Yes, but it's lottery rare. Now for a bit of hope. Some people really are fine on little sleep. True. It's just that the odds you are one of them are, unfortunately, quite low. A rare few carrying a mutation in a gene called December 2nd are natural short sleepers, who function well on an average of about 6 hours without much trouble. It wouldn't be strange for a ninja village to have 1 or 2 people built like that. As premises go, it's a good shot. But this is a rare genetic exception. Most people who thought, maybe that's me, are simply carrying sleep debt they haven't noticed, which is how the field reads it. People who look fine on short sleep and people who genuinely are fine on short sleep are completely different animals. The first is in debt, the second won a lottery. Takeaway: I can run on short sleep is a life plan that assumes you already won the lottery. For most people, it doesn't apply. Keep living without sleep, and what's left in the body? Straight-faced here. Sleepiness and judgment were still the while you're awake part. The real problem is the long-term damage that shaved-down sleep carves into the body itself. I'll say this one plainly. When your body clock falls out of sync with your sleep and meals, night shifts, all-nighter living, even a short spell measurably worsens blood sugar, insulin, and blood pressure. I'm young, and I train, don't paper over a physiological change like that. And keep it up, and the numbers follow. Chronic short sleep, roughly under 5 to 6 hours, is associated with a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes in an analysis pooling many prospective studies. The cost of a sleepless body doesn't end at sleepy. It stays in you as a bill that comes due later: cognitive decline, reduced safety, and the obesity/diabetes/cardiovascular risks that creep up from behind. So, please don't envy the sleepless body and shave your own sleep for it. Ninja are fiction. Your pancreas and your blood vessels are real. This part, as an occupational doctor, I'm genuinely asking. I'll confess, back in my residency, coming off an overnight on-call, I drove home thinking, I'm actually fine, and nearly ran a red light. That, I'm fine, was exactly the tipsy confidence from Q1. If I could, I'd reach into the passenger seat and chew that guy out. So don't copy it. Takeaway: bragging about not sleeping is bragging about a loan taken out against your future self. You rarely get to pick the repayment date. You can't obtain a ninja's sleepless body in real life. Some people truly are fine on short sleep, but that's not the fruit of training. It's a rare inborn draw. And for the rest of us, shaved sleep doesn't disappear. It piles up quietly and gets collected later with interest from your judgment, your pancreas, and your blood vessels. I slept properly beats I never sleep. And over the long run, it's far more like the self-discipline of an actual ninja. Manga is a doorway into how strange the human body is, and the real body is more honest than you'd think. See you at the next checkup. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Water. Subscribe for the next body check, and I'll see you at the next appointment.